Happy Cemetery Sunday. East Florida Explorer here. Today I'm at the Oaklynn Cemetery, Edgewater, Florida. Established in 1926. Not many names to the graves. Check some of these graves out here. It goes pretty far back into the woods behind me. Thankfully, they've been clearing out all the palmettos lately. Here's still one in good condition. Sylvester Knight. Born February 28th, 1891. He died June 1949. This area all around this cemetery is kind of like industrial now. There's a airport over here with a runway. There's boat manufacturers around. Lots to do with the airport. Airplanes as well. Look at these. I don't remember these here last time I was here, so these were found. Does look freshly clean. James Gray of Florida, World War II, 1913 to 1965. And these have names handwritten into them. Robert Jones. I think it says he was born in 1882 and died in 1962. So hard to read. Right out here, something catching my eye. It's like a conch shell. They used to put those next to the grave sites to mark them. And there's lots of little pipes out here too, marker pipes. So I bet you this cemetery went all the way to this road. Maybe this road wasn't even here at the time back then. I believe this is the original sign right here, or one of the older signs. When I came here the first time, this was the sign for Oaklynn Cemetery. This is all that pretty much told you what was here. Now they put the new one up, which is cool. It looked good. Everything is nice. Cleaning up this old abandoned, forgotten cemetery. I'm gonna take a walk now further to the back. You can see some of these areas back here. Lots of dips as well. I'm gonna try to bend down and see if I could pick that up in the camera, right where this orange pipe's coming out. Like, that is a perfect size dip for like a casket or something, you know. They're all over the place, all these little dips. I really got to be careful where I step. Lots of these little crosses around. None of them really have a name anymore. Just faded away. It's probably so hard to see, but there are so many PVC pipes coming out of the ground where whoever has been restoring this place has marked. Here's some that are close up to me, these PVC pipes. There are so many burials, grave sites here. It's amazing, really. Extend my camera up a little. Big place. Wow, yeah, this cemetery was so overgrown at one time. The woods actually grew back and took over again. Not sure if I'll see too many tombstones. I do see one back there, so we'll go check it out. Wow. Yep. Quite a few back here. That one's in perfect condition. Ben Robinson, Florida, World War II. So these ones seems like they survived no matter what. And he was born in 1919 and passed away in 1946. Even have a nice Christmas wreath leaning against the grave for him. Yeah, this is where I saw so many of those PVC pipes out here lined. Crosses. There's a headstone on the ground right over here. Oh man, lots of pieces of tree branches everywhere. Hey, look, it had a footstone. AT. I think it said AT on the footstone. Mother Celestia Wilson, 1854 to 1940. All that white sand right there, that's a gopher tortoise's burrow. Quite a few of them over here in this area. And like I said, I've been to this cemetery once before. It was like a couple years back. I did a video here on my channel. And I've never been in this area. So once I noticed they were clearing it a little, fixing it up, I wanted to come back and get this side a little more. See, it's just stuff like this. It's a pipe. Like, it had a metal sign at one time, but it's just been eroded away, the rusted, and the paper or whatever was there is totally gone. Look at this one. Cross. See a couple markers back here right along the wood line. Oh, a huge dip too. Indentation. Oh, and another one. Pretty good sized dip in here, but check it out. The metal sign actually survived right here. It says Willie Brown, 1891 to 1949. But no headstone. I mean, it could be underneath. This is a lot of pine needles. Leaves, pine needles, everything from the earth piling up for all that time, you know, from the 60s or 70s. That's what I noticed. A lot of graves in here were like 50, 60, 70. Like I'm saying, the airport runway is right there, and these are all like hangar type buildings, but super duper close to the cemetery. Let's look, have another veteran's grave. Like I said, these are the ones that seem like they survived so well. Jim Burgess, Florida, passed away February 22nd, 1932. Try not to mess that up at all. It's nice how they put the Christmas wreath and the flags. That's nice too. Look at that. The Army America flag. Very nice. Trying to bring this cemetery back to what it should be. Little graves. A blank, just a blank grave right there. Man, wow, there's so many more over here. High stepping through the pine needles. Check it out. So the pine needles are so thick in here. Look. This is a border for like a family plot that I just stepped in. Here's the concrete wall. So, wow, I could just imagine how this place used to look. Very probably nice. Right there it says Wong. Right where the cross. Oh, yeah, there are quite a few graves back in here. Let me get over there and check those out real quick. I'm gonna go around this way. This cemetery is almost like a place you come with snake boots on. Kind of what it's reminding me like. Be hard to see them here. Wow, look at this. Wow, look at the decoration they did with the shells, all the local shells. That's beautiful there. Maddie Franklin. Ah, oh, it's hard to read. 1869. Oh man, Mart. Wow, I don't know what that says at all. Married September 22,887. Wow. You know, entered rest 1898. I can't read that at all, but if you guys can see this in the camera and the video, it's handwritten, so it's so difficult to make out now what that says, but man, that is so cool right there. Glad it's still together. And right behind me is another one almost like that with the shells. Another beautiful one here. Look at that. That is a cool conch shell there. I'm not sure the name of that shell, but that, man, that's neat, you know. Handmade gravesite, headstone. Wow, that's like the most beautiful part of this cemetery so far, was that, seeing that. And I haven't been in the back part of this. When I came before, all that in the front was nice and clear. All this was still palmettos, really tall. Here's another area, like a brick area. Man. The old Oaklynn Cemetery. Right here, behind this white cross is definitely a broken tomb. That's freaky right there. Here's the top piece, kind of like the side. It's been broken half. All open now. Man. Wow, that's a really small one. Handwritten into the concrete, but it's unreadable. But very small gravesite. Whoa. Well, that's such a big dip right there. I'm gonna go around this side. Whoa, man, it's so deep in front of this. This one for Nathan Green of South Carolina. Nathan died December 20th, 1940. Man, fascinating place here, this cemetery Sunday. Everywhere you look, there's just so many. Oh, another broken one. And there are lots and lots of broken graves here, broken tombstones at this cemetery. Wow. Look at this. Wow. That one's completely broken open. Man. Holes in them. Broken graves everywhere here, really. So many. Good thing this whole cemetery is being fixed up, cleaned up, and everything found. It's really nice. It's definitely an old cemetery here in Edgewater, Florida. Pretty neat to visit. Thanks for joining me here at the Oaklynn Cemetery, Edgewater, Florida. Cemetery's looking good. Getting cleaned up.